Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is Zigzag, aka Geoguessr Explained, and today we're doing some arbitrary world, trying to get that no moving, panning, or zooming world record, or at least on the world record cheats. Let's just see how we can go here. So I think it's 50 something to make a decent attempt here, and I think this map is honestly really doable. So I thought this might be this road over here or something like that. Kind of looks like it, I think. Yeah, it's the next one over. Okay, yeah, but you get that kind of autumn coverage that looks like that there. Next one here's Nigeria, big open highway. Often on this one, but I guess this is the bad camera, so I'm not really sure. That's the next one up there. Okay, good to know. Next one here. Yellow lines should be US, but I could see other countries working here too. Let's just jump into Illinois and go for it. And it was Illinois. Actually, it was a bit too hilly to be north as I clicked, but yeah. This is Mexico with the guardrails. They often have double guardrails in that country. It looks like a few other countries that has that. No front plate here. It's definitely Canada. I'm just trying to work out where I'd actually put it here. It looks like Ontario, but no front plate. This lamp is not very Quebec. So I'm trying to figure out, would this be New Brunswick? Maybe. Okay, it's just on the border there. That makes sense, to be honest. Okay, 21.9. Not too bad at all. Next round here, going to be somewhere in Israel. Long antenna, yellow outer lines. Pretty self-explanatory round. Let's go down here somewhere. Actually was down there. Very nice start to the seed. Next one here, South Africa. Should just be somewhere in this region here, I think, but I'm not really sure. Okay, that's fine enough. Next one here. Immediate thought was Netherlands somehow, but I think even this might be too much of a hill. The road lines seem really thick. So maybe it could be Romania or something like that. They have really thick road lines. Bus stop's interesting. It's definitely Europe, that's for sure. Could it actually be Denmark? The whole right side of the screen here does feel kind of cold and kind of Western European as well, with this pavement and everything. I didn't love it initially, but I think I might trust the fact that these might be Danish road lines. Whole thing's a bit strange, but yeah, I think I have to trust Denmark here. It was. Next one here, it's going to be Brazil, just typical long grass in Brazil here. Tocantins indeed. Next one here, should be Nigeria again, red plate here. Oh, look at that. Is that the mountain outside of Abuja? You do get some like really interesting sticking up mountains out here, so I thought this might be like this one or something. Which one is the one I'm thinking of here? Something near Abuja, I think. Okay, nice. 22.8 there. Honestly, could have just clicked a bit closer on some of those and gotten a nice score. Next one here, classic Polish pole there. Maybe a bit more of a Baltic vibe. I'm just going to hedge it central north. We're on 11. Okay, next one here is Ghana. I love the easy rounds, guys, but sometimes it's NMPZ. It just all hinges on one difficult Europe, and we may have that here. So the road's kind of got some black dots on it. I kind of thought of Austria here, to be honest with you. But is it Germany? Do we have 2023 copyright? 2021. Okay, good to know. Hills in the background obviously make Netherlands impossible here. I could see Czechoslovakia, Austria, as I mentioned. It's a very interesting rolling landscape. Could this be Denmark again? Obviously, it looks very dry here. I think these hills, the left-hand side of the screen looks very Danish, but the middle here, these hills, probably too big, I want to say. So, yeah, it's interesting. It is interesting. What about, okay, the hills are north. So, if we were in Austria, I feel like that would have to be like here or something. It's not out of the question, you know, but just trying to think if you'd actually have this road in Austria. Like, it is a bit dodgy. The buildings look quite Germanic, though, so I do see it still being quite a good option. Honestly, may just go for it here. France. I think they wouldn't have the outer lines like this. Maybe it is actually the best option, to be honest. Not really sure if I feel anything better, so I'm gonna give it a go here. And okay, let's just over and check here. Makes sense, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, we got the right region there. It's a 4.6k, but yeah, what can you do? Okay, next one here, gonna be somewhere in Bhutan, I guess, with the silver car. Kind of thought this might be like Eastern somehow. Yeah, it was. Okay, next one here. So we're on a really good score still, and this should be Jordan, I imagine. These look like Jordanian poles. It is very green here, so obviously you think of Jerash, but I actually think this might be further south, like Karak or something. Not really sure. Okay, it was Jerash on the way there. 23.6 is still fine. Next one here, Driving right? No, we're driving... It looks like Australia, but it can't really be. I think it's actually Brazil here. Appears that we are driving right. Big kind of truck, almost feels European though, so I feel like that does fit. Yeah, it was. Next one here, going to be somewhere in Malaysia. Actually kind of an interesting thought. I think it might be Terengganu, but it could just be elsewhere. It was Pahang. It's the Sri Lankan car here with the red on it. We will go up in the mountains here because it was so hilly and lots of palms. Next one here, we've got, looks like America here. This number plate's certainly not a Canadian one, so if it is in Canada, it's traveled. I think it might just be New York here. It's the yellow plates going around, so the vibes are also on, I think. Let's just further down south. Next one here is Nigeria again. We've got the green plates, and I kind of thought of just Lagos this time, actually. We'll see. Okay, it was actually in on Tisha. Okay, so back to 7 here. Not too bad. Next one here. 2023, 2021. I would say initial vibes were Eastern Europe here. But could this be Belgium, actually? Something about the houses feels a little Belgian, especially because we have a brick one here. But no, I don't think it's Belgium. My first thought was Serbia. I still think Serbia's decent, but what about, like, Slovakia? What is this lamp as well? It's always Europe that you'd lose on this map, I feel. It's very difficult. I don't really see the answer popping out to me here. We have mixed architecture. I still think Serbia's a decent shout, but I feel like some of these buildings feel a bit too west, so maybe you'd try Czechia instead. That's also not that good, but I think it fits better. This lamppost is also really strange. The little, what do you say, like speakers? That feels quite Czech to me. So, Czechia, Hungary, Slovakia, go Czechia. Let's give it a go. And okay, this time it was Czechia. Nice. Actually, quite Eastern there. That makes sense. It kind of felt like Eastern Europe proper. And this is just going to be Brazil with this pavement and the clear satellite dishes. Nice. Okay, next one here. It looked to be somewhere in Indonesia. We have the Lesser Sunda Islands support beam here. I feel like all the architecture does fit quite nicely as well. I think it's quite likely to be on Timor here, so I'll just try it. And it was. Just something about the architecture there, kind of smaller houses. This is the easiest Eswatini of my life. Just we have everything that's Eswatini, right? We have the ridge in the background. We have the kind of northern South African pole style. We have a tree plantation, and then the classic Eswatini grass. There's just no chance it's not Eswatini. And we will go here. Okay, nice. Next one here. We've got like a special car here. I would say that this was a big concrete poles here. It's definitely a US overseas territory, so I'm not worried about that. I think with the concrete poles that you send Guam, right? Or is this like somehow US Virgin Islands? The whole architecture feels quite Caribbean, plus the fact that it's so built up. So maybe this is USVI, even though I was thinking of going NMI. So yeah, I think I'll try that. I mean, it's definitely US anyway, so I'm not really too worried, but I'd like to get it correct. It's very tropical feel. I mean, I think DR's out of the question, so it has to be like San Juan or something here. I think maybe like Cruz Bay is most likely. I don't know where this is. I'm curious. Okay, it was indeed Guam. Yeah, Guam with it. What was I talking about? Not MI. Guam. Okay. Yeah, Guam. I didn't realize how built up it can be like that. It's really the most urban Guam possible, really, though. Okay, here we are, driving right. Got a big Google car here. Sun appears to be not too helpful. This is like the old Italian-style pole. But you can find that in Arge. So I was considering Argentina. Looks like we have bollards here. I would say that probably puts us in Serbia, then. Because it looks like we're driving right here. No antenna. These poles. Vegetation is not super Serbian, so it has to be a bit further south, I think. So not that kind of easy north area. But yeah, pretty happy with the guess, I would say. And it was north. Wow, that's interesting. Right on the border there, getting a bit like kind of densely vegetated more than normal. Next one here, we're driving right, and it's interesting because it doesn't look like the Philippines, but we have Filipino road lines, so I could only assume we're there. And what's the copyright date here? Because it could help us out. Could help us narrow down a little bit. Looks like it's no copyright date here, which occasionally you do see. So I guess that's good for the people who hate copyrights. Yeah, this is a European style sign, so it should actually be indeed Philippines. Interesting round. Where would look like this? Maybe somewhere near Davao City. Or indeed, over here. Interesting round. In the national park makes sense to me. Next one here. Hungarian bollards. Okay, we have B-type guardrail here. What's the copyright date then? 2020. Not really legible here. It's a bit too sunny. I think it says 2023. So could it be Germany then? I think Germany's kind of likely here, guys. With the guardrail. Looks like it might be Autobahn. We're definitely driving right. The bollards, though. Are they actually German? Not so sure about that. What do they actually feel like, though? I mean, Hungary, maybe. Hungary wouldn't have that guardrail. So, it's really not too many options. Especially because I do believe this is 2023. I would definitely be inclined to go Germany. The coverage is kind of weird. It is kind of weird. So, yeah. It's a German car, too. I'm just a bit thrown off by the bollards, which don't look like they have enough white at the top. So what would that make them? Almost felt, I mean, with the B-type guardrail, though, I don't really think of what else works here. So I'm going to try it here. Scheisse. It was actually Croatia. That's so obvious. I just don't really think of Croatia when it comes to big highways like this. But yeah, they were red. And that's that weird short one. But yeah, these are not. I don't know, guys. I was throwing there. Very much a big throw there. But I don't know. We can put it behind us, right? I don't know. I'm breathless. Bro, I ate just salty food today, and I've been drinking all evening, bro. Just drinking. I hate that. I really hate being that thirsty, bro. Just saying. What's West Virginia? Okay. Let's get back to it. Okay. Back in the Philippines. This time I thought north, but it could be just deep south as well. This is white road lines, so probably Malaysia over Indonesia, but could actually see both countries, yeah? It's a rare round where both countries are well possible. I think I have to lean Malaysia here, though. And it was. Next one here. Like, it looks like a European sign, but I think you can find that in New Zealand too. Felt too much like New Zealand not to go there. Okay, and that's the Mongolia coverage. I think this is like normally west of the city or around the city. Next one here, Malta. These typical Maltese buildings make life quite easy, to be honest. Okay, there we go. Next one here. USA. USA car blur here. And I'll take it in Arizona. Why not? Okay, nice. Next one here is a Uruguay pole top. Kind of thought this was Argentina. But we may have to submit to the pole top here. I think it's regardless quite close to the border, so I'm just going to go like that. Okay, how is that? Back to 9. Looks like Slovenia to me. Probably just going to send it in here. Could be Austria, could be Croatia. I think Slovenia most likely though. And it is. Okay, next one here, Japan. Now, I forget where you go when you have a lot of rice, but I want to try Nagano here. It's further southwest. Okay, this one now. Slovenia again, I think. We have a lot of Scots pines though, okay. Then, doesn't really feel like Poland. I can see Croatia here actually working quite nicely, even over Slovenia. But maybe it's just further north as well. What about UK? For some reason it kind of looks like UK. Maple trees here. Or above us, I think. Don't really know what I make of that. I'm going to try UK here. It's a wacky guess, but I had a feeling. And it was actually Croatia, Czechia there. Czechia's given us some real problems today, even when we got it right. It's not been easy. But okay, let's just start descending here. I'm not meant to be explaining, but we know how to do that on this channel anyway. But here I have no idea what it is. Anyway, maybe it's just Canada, if in doubt. Okay, that's a pretty ungettable lap here, I think. Pretty sure this is just Taiwan. Poles would fit. Next one here. This one's like northern Australia at first. Now I think it's... Is it Hawaii, maybe? I think it's Brazil, but it could be like something else. Okay. Yeah, Mexico was my other thought. Brazil and Mexico still give you problems sometimes if you're not careful. Okay, that was Wisconsin. The fast sending did not work there, but that was a very particularly difficult seed anyway, I think. I think it is Malaysia, right? Yeah. Really interesting cobbler there. Next one here. Spanish tree, so I think we'll trust it. Okay, right on the border there. Driving left here, this has to be Cape Town, I guess. Looks very like Israel or something. Okay, not a particularly great seed, but we'll take it. We are moving. Swag guess. Boom. Senegal. I really think this is probably the way to go for the record, so let me just grind some games out. Okay, guys? Sit back and relax. I'll explain a bit if there's a hard round. That's Canada, I would say. The road was particularly wide there, so it didn't really feel like Europe. This, again, I think would be like the Quebec road. We have, like, the rocks on the side of the road here, probably Canadian Shield. Yeah. Should be that area of the world, I would say. Yeah. Nice. Okay, this is Australia, but it looks like something tropical, so I guess we'll just try Cairns or something. Oof, city. Didn't really look too hard, to be fair. Thailand, I think. I was thinking Thai even before I saw this, but this looks like a rubber plantation, so South Thailand should be the go. It's north. Okay. Probably Jordan, right? Buildings feel particularly Jordan anyway, so I think we're good here. Karak, I think Wadi Musa maybe. Where's Wadi Musa? Try Wadi Musa. Nice. That's interesting. Don't trust the truck. Ignore the truck. Ignore the truck. I think it says UK, and I think we're driving left. So that would definitely make life easier. Let me just observe one more time. Road lines look good. Nice. That is Thai infrastructure there. Makes life nice and easy. 12. 12 in a row. Alright. Brazilian mountain. Probably the one, or probably one of them in Espirito Santo. You do get similar mountains sometimes in Colombia. I feel like this is just Brazil. I'm just trying to see if I can confirm that with any details here. It doesn't really look like we can. So, without further ado, Espirito Santo is the play. Okay, next one here. Should be Bolivia, I suppose. Yeah. They have a lot of divided highways where I want to click in Santa Cruz, so I feel like this is just there. Nice. Yeah, should have clicked north. Next one here is Australia. Mallee palms, Mallee eucalypt everywhere here. Now, I would say that you would go here or something. Okay, that's good. Next one here. It's going to be Bolivia again. Wandering south. Are they hills? Yeah. I think this is like the road going north here. Alternatively, we're in the mountains, but no, I think it's not quite right. So, it is interesting. You do see some foothills going on here. I'm going to try this. Oh, nice. 5Ks. We're on a good score here. Very good score. And the last one is gettable, but I haven't thought of it yet. Okay, is it Israel? We have a lot of cacti. Making me think it's more Italy. Italy. Okay, sun south, yes. Palms. Spanish island is also possible here. I don't think it's Malta. I don't think it's Israel anymore. I think it's Sardinia. Generation 3 is a bit concerning. Not too concerning. Spanish Island or Sardinia. Something like that. Just going to send it in Sardinia. I think it's the most likely place. With Spain, yeah. Should have thought about that a bit longer. We're on a cracking score there, unfortunately. Wasn't to be, but I was never going to get the right area anyway, so... Yeah, let's continue on here. If only we got that round instead. Okay, here we have another one of these Filipino roads. I'll go south this time, actually. Man, Philippines vibes have been off on this video. Normally they're on, but not today. Okay, that's a good guess at least. Next one here. Go like that. Nice. Had a little square thing on the pole. What's this? Should be India, I guess. Oh, he looks more... Yeah, he looks Indian, I think. Interesting one, yeah. I guess the correct region of India would probably be like Gujarat, Rajasthan. So I'll just try that. All the way south. Oof, difficult one. Not particularly pleasant around that. Okay, next one here. I would say that this was Croatia. Was my first thought. Do the road lines feel Croatian? Maybe. Is it Italy somehow? I feel like it kind of feels Italian, even though the buildings are all kinds of weird. I think it's Italy. I'm gonna trust that. Just like the bin kind of gives a Western Europe vibe, right? Yeah. Venice region gets weird, bro. It does feel a bit Eastern European sometimes. Solid outer lines here. I think you'd have to go UK over Ireland, right? Oh, that hurt. Why did I send so quickly? I don't know. Okay. That hurt. I can't even lie. The classic architecture there, man. Okay, what are we looking at here? That is Kampala car, right? Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay, back to it. Fences fill New Zealand over Australia, but we have so many eucalypts that you have to go. Oh, that's why. Don't know what I'm doing on half of these guesses, bro, but that's Italy. No, it's not. Maybe Romania. Okay. Nice. Got the Christchurch vibe. It's Generation 4 Israel, right? Pretty cool round. Not one I've seen too much of, but that's good to keep in mind that this Generation 4 there, by the way. I think this is Brazil. Could be Colombia. Good guess. I think this is Mexico. Could be Brazil. Veracruz. Okay. It's Japan. No questions about that. 29 kilometers. Nice guess. That is Monaco, I can only assume. No, I'm not so sure. Most Monacos are pretty easy. This is definitely a rich place. It's Generation 2. It feels like South France. Yeah, we'll try Monaco. It's about as difficult as it gets in Monaco, I feel, if this is wrong. Okay. Got the 5K instead. And that is Asian people on the side, so I would say... Yeah. Okay. Philippines again. Let's run it back. Latin American antenna. White road lines. Go Tabasco. Nice. What's USA? Could actually be Canada. What do I think of Canada here? I'm really team Canada now. I'm just thinking of where I put it. Do they actually feel like Quebec houses? Where's the American flag, huh? The star? Is that more of an American thing, the star, to have to display the star? What's the blue sign here as well? That kind of... No, I think I have to go US here, honestly, but it's so far north. The wooden panelled houses are very much... Yeah. No, this is a dead toss-up, bro. That double support beam lamp It looks like a Quebec lamp. I think I go Quebec here, honestly. I think it looks too Canadian to me. I'm gonna go Quebec here. Nah, come on, man. I can't believe that one. Okay. Just trying to make sure I don't make that mistake again. Okay. That is America, I think. We have yellow number plates here, so should be. Okay, what's that? Malta, I guess. This map has a lot of Malta, actually. What was that, the fourth Malta round of the video? Ugh, that's an annoying round, bro. It looks like Canada, right? I would say it looks like New Brunswick or something. Okay. Turkish white car. Definitely gives me a Slovak vibe, but no, Czechia is so possible. The roads are really good. Why is this literally a complete 50-50? I think I actually have to go Czechia here. Yeah, slightly more of a vibe for that. What's facts? Nice. Go next. Another difficult one. Why is it feeding us these difficult ones? Think this is finally America, but no. I'm gonna say it's Canada. I was looking at the ridge. I think it's an Alberta ridge, maybe. Okay. Nigeria for sure with this architecture. Nigeria. It's really interesting how Nigeria has such a distinct architecture style. You wouldn't expect it, but it does. Maybe this is these mountains. Yeah, starting to recognize those, to be honest. Okay, should be Spanish style signs here. Right. Looks like Eswatini. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Spain. Sheesh, that was too close for comfort. That's America. Let's go, no, I don't know. Okay, it was New Mexico. Not a bad guess, to be honest. It was definitely a cold-feeling New Mexico. That's Russia. Why is it so dry and hilly? Let's go Samara. I don't know. Ulan-Ude, sure. That looks a lot like Thailand, that pole top. Should be Brazil. White painted bottom of the pole. Fairly rich feeling place, though. Let's try Florianopolis. Not a bad vibe guess. It's going to be somewhere in Kenya, of course. No snorkel here. Maybe this is this dry stuff then. Okay. UK. I think this fence is very UK rather than Ireland. No. It's actually too hard to tell that. Pavement doesn't feel particularly Irish, but I could definitely see it working here as well. Yeah, no, that's why. Okay, Lesotho. Okay, this is the street, guys. Come on, we waited for this. It's driving left, so it's actually South Africa. Very interesting. So I guess this is like Joburg, Pretoria, but feels weird. Bombela. Now that is Thai infrastructure again. The classic lampposts that stretch out over the road. This is almost certainly Uruguayan. In fact, we have Uruguayan poles. It's very sunny. Let's go here. Nice. This is the south of the US. Okay, not as southern as I was liking, but that's okay. Next one here. We have hydrangeas here. Yellow inner lines. Everything's set up for right-hand drive, but it looks like South Africa. And it also looks like Chile, but we have white, yellow land. So, is this Brazil? Or Mexico. Mexico actually works here. It took me a while. But I like Mexico because of these plants, the pines, the big insulators here. I still have some reservation because I still think Brazil is not out of the question. The hydrangeas as well. Okay, sun is north-ish. It's not African road lines. It can't be Kenya. It's 2023. New coverage. It looks like Chile, but it's not. What about this little light? I think that's a Brazilian one. To be honest, I think this is Brazil. Strange as it is, big insulators as they are, I think this is Brazil. Huh. Yeah. I've come to the conclusion that this is Brazil. Very hard ride, though. Really interesting one. Okay, next one here. Big yellow sticker should be UK. Over Ireland, though, everything is feeling a bit sus. So maybe we have to go Ireland here. Yeah. I think it just looks more like Ireland than the UK, right? Plus it's Gen 2, so Northern Ireland is less likely. Can't make out what kind of a yellow sticker it is, so it's not really that useful there. That's going to be annoying if this is NI, but we have to go for it. Okay. 24. Beating an Ireland there is great. This looks like it should be Peru, right? Could be... We have the blackish car here, so I think that feels good. Would it ever be... Okay, where's the sun? Seems north, okay. Would it ever be Argentina? No. Yellow dashes. So, then should be Peru. Should be Peru. I don't think I missed anything here. Nice. And that is New Zealand bollards and all that bit. Somewhere up here, maybe? Yeesh. Ooh, interesting Mongolia here. Does not look like that country. So when you see this kind of thing, where do you go? There's probably somewhere near Ulaanbaatar, to be honest. Whoa. Well, that's during the rainy season, I guess. Interesting round. Okay, 27. Solid, solid. We have some US here. Don't know where this is. Missouri. Japan. You can, I guess. It's a lot of... We have a lot of poplars, so yes, I think it's correct, but it's a lot of vineyards. Yeah, a bit further north there. That makes sense. This is more the vineyard latitude, so Mendoza, San Rafael. Good to know. Okay, that's New Zealand again. Would like to get the island right this time. I think it's at North Ireland, but yeah, we'll see. Okay. More Argentina right now. Yeah, somewhere around here maybe. I don't know. Happy to just go. Okay, 32. This is beginning to be a solid streak. And we've dodged a lot of Europe so far. But every time I say that, we agreed with more Europe. Okay, okay. Pole tops look Czechoslovak. And the coverage feels more Slovak. And the road lines are kind of thick, which is interesting. It does concern me a slight bit. But all I would like to see is like a Slovakian house sign. Or plate. Unfortunately, with the bars going through that plate, I couldn't say which one I think it looks more like. But yeah, winterish coverage. Ever hungry, no round poles. So yeah. What about Croatia? I think the pole top is not Croatian. The only thing that looks Croatian is the thickish road lines, but I think even they're too thin. Or too... I don't know. I just think it's not there. Okay. Polish style apartment there, but again, not Polish poles, so feeling good. Nice. Indeed, it was in Zvolen. Okay, back in Peru. Good guess. This is Finland, I would say. Now, it is white road lines, so it's not North America. It's very snowy here. It's often found over here, that coverage. Nice. Good seed so far. This is Thailand, and we have a lot of palms, like Sumatra palms here. So, should suppose this is south rather than north, even though something about it gave me a north vibe. The amount of palms would suggest that we're somewhere down here. And the last round is Japan, of course. And just making sure that this is not somehow Switzerland, but yeah, we have Japanese language. And let's go here. Okay. Good seed, 23.5. Honestly, just solid region guesses there. And we move forward to what appears to be a Bulgaria-Romania toss-up. We have lots of black spots on the road, so I think I'll just go Bulgaria here. But hey, it could be both. And it could be other countries too. I'm not looking forward to Greece getting a lot of updates, because I feel like that's going to make this tap around a lot harder when it's already hard enough. What about Hungary? I think we just trust the road here. It's not Bulgarian road, right? So let's just go for it. Nice. Oof, was very prepared for that to be wrong, to be honest with you guys. Okay, this is US. But where? Why do the trees feel so weird? It's not Canada. I think I'd recognize it if it was Canada. But this is not Hawaii, surely. Wait, is this somehow Argentina? Why does it feel so weird? These trees are not. These trees don't feel contiguous US. Wait, that would be such a throw if it's not. Hold up. Sun definitely looks south, though, right? Sun's definitely south here. Can we say that? I think we can. So it's US here, but it's like super high altitude or what? Is this like in the mountains in the Rockies in Colorado or something? Or is it? It's not Alaska, though, I'm pretty sure. I didn't think it was Canada. If this is Canada, this is learning round, because I don't think it can be Canada. Okay. No, we'll go yes. Nice. Well, that's a good guess, honestly. Okay, that is... Wait, is this a red car? Should be somewhere in Ukraine. A tilted camera here. I'm not really sure what that means, but... Let's go, Kriviri area. Oof, what a plonk. Let's freaking go, dude. Okay, I mean, this seed's been really nice. This is Canada now. Generation 2, or is it Generation 3? Regardless, it's Canada as far as... If it's Generation 3, it's a bit dodgy. But... Still preferring Canada on most accounts here. The random trees are a bit weird, though. I just don't see myself going anything other than Canada here, though. It could be... It's a really weird plains round if it is there. Like, it's so scary, and yet I think Canada is just so superior right now. I'm gonna just hedge over the border here. Yeah. Had to be, I think, with that dirt road. Okay. This one here is interesting. Long dashes. Are these yellow dashes? It looks like Ireland with the fence, I think. Are they yellow or white? It's so overexposed that it's very difficult to tell. So, So what? So we can see arrows pointing there, which would mean you're left-hand driving, I think. Yeah. Ireland. It's pretty hilly for Ireland, though. I feel like it's good, though. Okay, let's run through the other options. I think the infrastructure is wrong for Romania. Just the fences don't feel Romanian to me. Sure. Even though it could be, I don't think these fences look like it. These gates as well. Alternatively, France. That's a real possibility, though, again, I feel like I'd expect more trees in France or something. And I'm left with the sneaking suspicion that these are yellow outer lines, which would put us in Ireland. That's a very interesting Ireland. I could still see UK. Now, I'd love it if I could get more of a yellow off these. I don't really. It's 2023 coverage. Sun is to the south, which is good. What about that? Could it be France? Yeah. France or... Loki think they're white lions. Like, there is a certain yellowness to this one. Every other one looks white rather than yellow, right? This is North France, I think. But what about this arrow? So let's suppose we were driving right, like this. I don't know what those mean. I have to, like, investigate this after. The arrow here, I think it's pointing like this. So it either means we're driving right and so keep on the right, or it means we're driving left and overtake on the right. That wouldn't make as much sense. I think we go France here. Gates, and this has to be, like, near Britain, because gates and infrastructure feels kind of UK, Ireland, right? So it's interesting. We see like a bit of a tower maybe behind my webcam. That's interesting too. Fairly sizable hills. I think I'll go France here. Maybe this is an easy round, which when we have longer dashes in the center. It's definitely not Romania. They're not Romanian dashes. Not too sure. Not too sure. Yeah, very difficult round. It's not... Yeah. France or Ireland? Happy to take my time here. Let's try with different brightnesses here. It's like, yeah. Oops. No. Definitely. I think it's France. Nice. That's all the way south. Okay. Whatever, we got it. Next one here. Okay. European antenna. But I don't think we're in Europe. I think we are in Spanish islands, most likely, followed by Portuguese islands. House looks Spanish, yeah. Light also kind of feels more Spanish here. Honestly, if I feel Canaries over Portugal, I'm gonna go Canaries. But the other option is, of course, Madeira. That's still well possible. Especially because like this wooden pole is kind of cut off diagonally at the top. But it is not green enough, I want to say. Nice. Stupendous round here. I think you go Latvia. But... what is this stupid round, bro? It looks like a... Here's the thing. Here's the argument for Lith. The argument for Lithuania is that this house looks quite Polish, but my gut instinct says Latvia here. Oh, frick. That's so annoying. Let's see what we would have had. Bloody hell. Because what can you really do there, though? This should just be a hungry send. Let's see what we would have gotten second. Okay, that was actually India, by the way. Man, these rounds were dead easy after that. That's crazy, man. I think this is Ghana, right? Bro, dead easy after that. That's crazy, man. Unbelievable. The fact I feel like if it's not blood, we get it. You know, as well. That's the crazy thing. Yellow in alliance here should be New Zealand, right? Driving right. USA. Canada. US most likely, I think. I don't know what state this is, though. Okay, we might lose it here. Just straight up bollards is really weird. Is it? I mean, could it be a Norway? Could it be a Norway? Yeah, the houses feel Norwegian. I think it is Norway, actually, after all of it. Yeah, really interesting. North America bait there for sure. Okay. Okay. Should be Germany. Yeah. Nuremberg. Probably driven that road. Okay. Somehow Australia? Sun's to the north, I think, yeah. Somehow Australia. Rocky, you're right. I think it's New Zealand overall, though. I don't see any eucalyptus trees. I could see it being South America, or Australia, or South Africa. Well, for some reason, I think New Zealand is slightly best, though. Well, we already lost our streak anyway, so let's find out. Okay, well, we would have clutched it up. We would be in second place right now, unfortunately. Well, that's the way life is. We'll continue on till we die here, though. The tragedy. The tragedy. It's actually Russia with a weird line, I think. Germany again. Not gonna worry if I'm wrong. Just gonna go. South Africa. Oh my gosh, guys, I am seething. Truly. Okay. Don't screw this up. I think that's just Taiwan, though. The salmon line. I'm just gonna go. Okay. US overseas somewhere. Okay, New Zealand. Andorra. Oh no, guys. We would have had an easy second here. For days. That's okay. Means we'll come back and do it next time, right? It looks like Dakar, I would say. To Google car. What's that score here? Pretty nice. Okay. UK, I think. Yeah. I said I'll just go. I'm not entirely sure. That again. Okay, so we would have had 22 plus 41. Yeah, would have put us solidly second place there, but still far behind Kirani anyway. So wasn't exactly going to be a world record. There you go, guys. Thank you very much for watching the video all the way to the end. I thank you very much for that. And yeah, let me know what you thought of the whole thing. If you liked this, maybe you did, maybe you didn't. If you made it all the way through, thank you. Yeah. All right. Goodbye.